How the fuck did I not know Devin Singletary was on waivers?
Hi, welcome to Animal Control, the official show of the Dog Pound. I'm Grill Top Roasters. I'm going to be your host here tonight. With me, the big boss, big balls himself, Commish. How are we doing tonight? How are you doing? How are you feeling about this tremendous league you've put together for us?
First and foremost, I want to say thank you for having me on this show, Animal Control. Very, very excited for it. The official podcast / talk show of the Dog Pound. Very excited to be here and, excited to interview our special guest today.
Yes, and I love that you made it seem like, you weren't a part of this at all. You're just a guest on this show, big boss, all right? But you're right. Let's move on to our guest. We have the Goon Squad himself, Goonie. Hello, how are you? Let's hear it.
What's
How
up,
are we
boys?
doing?
Doing well. How you guys doing?
Doing very well. Hey, listen, 3-5, 6-way tie for 7th place, but you're one game out of 6th place right now, even though you are in 10th. How are you feeling about it? What's the vibe overall in Goonie Land?
Goonie Land is stable. We're in a stable place right now. We know that there's a window. We see the window. We want to jump through it. We want to get through that window.
This matchup with Facetop Andrew Bottom, we already had some points on the board. How are we feeling? Are you feeling confident? Are you feeling nervous? What's your biggest concern this week on your roster specifically?
After tonight's performance, but behind Will Levis, feel pretty good about my chances this week, if I must say so.
Yeah, that was sad. Okay, so we want to kind of take a step back, right? We want to go back in history in the Dog Pound from earlier this year. We want to go back and to the draft, right? Everybody makes mistakes. Calvin Ridley. If you could redraft, who would you redraft, and why is that Ramondre Stevenson?
Jeez, I mean, my Ramondre concerns. He's
You literally have him under trade bait and your name, so I get it. No, I understand.
Yes.
I think everybody knows you don't like Ramondre Stevenson, okay? And you're trying to get rid of him.
Yes.
How many weeks were you preparing to go? Because I know Ramondre ended up actually performing quite well, I think, for 2 weeks. How many weeks of sub 10-point performance would you have gone before you're like, I might be into just switching or flopping with Dameon Pierce or Devin Singletary or something like that?
Yes. I actually today when I saw that Royce picked up Devin Singletary, I was like, how the fuck did I not know Devin Singletary was on waivers?
Which is, every old and washed up running back. You just picked up Leonard Fournette.
By the way, did you guys see his fucking hamstrings? Did you guys see that? They look like biceps, dude. It's fucked. It's so gnarly, actually.
He's about to
it's
take
so
Cook's
crazy.
Role. Which face? I want to talk to you. How do you feel about? I'm not trying to play host here, but that CMC trade,
Ooh, okay. So, Commish actually. Oh, and after I made the trade, he's like, "Bro, why? Why did you do that? Like, you're good." I'm like, "Fuck that." Fuck that. No, I'm so scared. And I sent the infamous text. I was like, there's no way Patrick Mahomes going to have a dud. I'm going to give consistent performance. And just immediately he fucks me. Like the second I sent that text, he got the flu.
I don't know if there was a lower scoring quarterback that week in the entire NFL than Patrick Mahomes.
No. It was strictly Patrick Mahomes was the worst that week. Yeah, dude, whatever. But you know what? This is going to work out fantastic. I'm only one game out of 6th place. I don't know if you heard, Goonie. There's a 19th way tie for 7th place right now.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Break it down for me. Like take me back to when you first found out Zeke was signing with the Patriots. Were you in the camp of he's Zeke, he's washed up, this is Ramondre's backfield?
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
100%.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
Exclusive.
How many mock drafts did you do, Goonie? Because you didn't participate in a single Dog Pound mock draft. And I think I have a text that I'll pull up and it says, you didn't want to give away your draft strategy. Well, I promise you no one was taking Ramondre in the first 3 rounds. That would have been safe.
Okay. Well, at this point, we want to do a new segment here on Animal Control called Catch a Stray, where it's your opportunity to take a chance to take a shot at the bow, talk shit to anyone in the league. But first, we have a very special clip from one of our Dog Pound members talking shit to one of our other Dog Pound members, just to set the stage for you, Goonie. Let's play that right now.
Baby Royce God. You not that guy. You that baby, though. You a fucking baby ass boy. My team is about to go fucking crazy on your ass. My team is about to dick your shit down, bro. Christian McCaffrey on bye. Good thing you traded for him. Idiot. Trevor Lawrence on bye. He wasn't even going to help you anyway. Good thing you got Dante Foreman, bro. Yeah, he's going to help you. You fucking suck, bro. And I will show you that this week.
So yeah, this is a complete stranger who's never met Royce before, but he is sort of bonded together with a desire to just smoke him, right? And so I want to know, because when I was putting together Rivalry Week, right, some people have very strong storylines, some very strong narratives. I mean, our host here, Grill Top Roaster, we know that him and Kenny are mortal enemies. They can't even be in the same Zoom call together.
Really?
Some of these storylines are very, very alive and well. And so I put you with the meme. And so I want to give you the floor right now if you want to maybe make this rivalry a true rivalry, or if there's anyone else in this league that you have your fucking eyes on, and for next year
do it right
you are
now.
saying we are rivals.
Do
week
it.
10 next week, shit's gonna go down.
Get him right now. Do it.
Listen here, Globo Jim. You put up negative points like that up against me, I promise that's not the only thing that's going to be negative. All right? It's going to be your bank account. It's going to be your fantasy team.
So moving on, right? We've talked some shit. We talked about the league, right? Now it's time to get detailed, right? How are we going to get our teams better? Commissioner, you have handpicked this gentleman to be the expert on trades. Can you give us insight into why you picked this gentleman?
Yeah, Lucky Bees has an incredibly proven track record of, fleecing people. He got his claim to fame back in the 2022 season. I believe the term was called the Goonie Special, and that included selling Gabe Davis for T. Higgins. At the time, seemed like a fair trade, but we all knew what he was doing. And his momentum did not stop in this upcoming season. He somehow picked up some receiver with the last name Reynolds off of waivers and packaged him with Joe Mixon and got AJ Brown, the number 2 wide receiver in all of fantasy football. So yeah, he is the lucky fleecers. His accolades speak for themselves. He is very qualified to make these trades, and it is my honor to introduce this new section called Trade Talks with the Lucky Bees.
What up, Dog Pound? It's me, Ken, and I am introducing a new segment called Trade Talk. It's really simple. We're going to break it up into 3 separate parts. The first is going to be the fair trade, which is just a straight up trade. It's dudes being dudes, guys being guys. The second is the big ticket trade. It's exactly what you're thinking. It's big names. It's getting you to the moon. It's boom or bust time. Not all of these trades are going to hit, but this one just might move it for you. This can catapult you into playoffs. This might win you the league. Or you'll be roasted for generations to come. You'll have a trade named after you. The Goonie Special. The third is the egregious trade, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's an egregious trade. You shouldn't hit yes, but there was some thought, there was some consideration in this. Let me be the guy to show you why you either shouldn't make this trade, or maybe you should. So let's get right into it. Straight up trade of the week is Big Selly with Austin, Isaiah Pacheco and Calvin Ridley for AJ Dillon and Adam Thielen. Basically what you're seeing here is Face gets a wide receiver. That guy needed a wide receiver yesterday. Debo's out. Adam Thielen fitting into this spot for Isaiah Pacheco and Calvin Ridley is just a huge plus. I know that he's getting back AJ Dillon, but realistically, are you starting McKinnon? I don't think so. I'll wait for you to answer that question. You're not doing it. On Big Selly's side, you're not starting AJ Dillon. You're starting Isaiah Pacheco. Congratulations. It's a 1-for-1. Do you take the older guy with the young QB? Do you take the young QB with the older guy? And nonetheless, I think this is a 1-for-1 I'd be willing to do. But what you lose in Calvin Ridley, you get back in Isaiah Pacheco. What you lose in Isaiah Pacheco, you get back in AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon. So let's come right into the big ticket segment. In this one, we have Ian with Goonie and Mikey. Ian receives Mike Evans and Derrick Henry. Goonie receives Jalen Hurts and Christian Kirk. Mikey receives Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson, and Devontae Adams. And I'll go ahead and break this down for you. So with Ian, he wins at wide receiver. I think Mike Evans is definitely going to have a 1,000-yard season. He's looking really great. I think for what you're giving away. And Devontae Adams, they literally just fired their head coach today, so you know that they're in fucking shambles. Devontae, who realistically might not see that many looks if Jimmy G can't just get the job done. Even bigger win is, I think, Derrick Henry starting with Bijan. This is huge. Goonie gets a better upgrade at QB. I mean, loses Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts. That's the guy right now. That's the guy. Christian Kirk for Mike Evans. Good lord, dude. Christian Kirk has been this guy's sure shot guy, so I think there's just consistency out of Mikey. Now this is realistically the swing vote. Mark Andrews might be the tight end one by the end of this. Lamar Jackson, which I understand is a downgrade from Jalen Hurts, but you know, his boom opportunity is there. And Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams could be your wide receiver one, and a sneaky one at that, if that fucking actually happens. If they start to get shit going and throwing to Devontae. If they get the shit going, like you're off to the races, my boy. You got 2 wide receiver ones, sure shots. Nonetheless, I think this is the big ticket trade that people should go for. And for my egregious trade of the week is going to, drumroll please, Baby Royce guy and dummy head, Josh Allen for Justin Jefferson and Trevor Lawrence. Josh Allen is basically the Justin Jefferson we wanted to see. 40 bombs every other freaking week. Justin Jefferson is injured. They just lost their starting quarterback. They signed a backup quarterback from Arizona. If they lose 3 more games, I don't know if I want Justin Jefferson out there, man. For the dummy head side, dog, you're already secured as like one of the guys that like puts up the most points. If you pick up Justin Jefferson, you don't think that like this is gonna change shit for you? You are winning this trade. This is a net benefit for you. You started Michael Gallup. For the love of God, please make this trade happen. Egregious trade. It is. Is it that egregious? I don't know. Might be worth a deeper dive.
And welcome back to Animal Control. An amazing segment by the Lucky Bees. Goonie, in the big ticket trade, how are we feeling about it? Is the mind going? What are our thoughts right now?
I'm with the Lucky Bees on this trade, you know. I've been fleeced, but I feel pretty warm. Wait, no, that means I am being fleeced.
Yeah, I was like Goonie, that is a bad thing. You do not want to feel warm right now. You want to be ice cold.
Fool me twice.
Ice cold analysis right now. No warm fleece, okay? Ice cold. Let me say,
I will take Jalen Hurts' floor over Lamar Jackson's spikes.
Wow.
So,
okay, Goonie, thank you so much for coming on. Let's close it out. Let's get some final last thoughts on the season and the big ticket item to end it all off. Who's making playoffs? 1 through 6. Let's hear it. Final thoughts on the year.
Royce, he's a 2-time champion. I got a sleeper. I got Mikey. Making the playoffs. I think Dummy Head continues his role. That guy, I think he's lucky. He gets it done. 50 Shades of Jay.
Yeah.
The Lucky Bees is in there. And I'm going to put myself in there.
You got to put yourself in there. You said anyone else.
You're only going to get out, baby.
Come on.
You're only going to get back, baby. You got to be in there.
That's right.
You're in there. All right,
That's
Goonie.
what I got.
Thank you so much for coming on. It was a pleasure having you. We're going to send it off to Tommy Smokes to end the night. Tommy.
Welcome to Dummy Smokes, Smoke Shot of the Week. Dummy Smokes. Welcome back to Dummy Smokes, Smoke Shot of the Week. I'm Dummy Smokes. We got some real rocket shit that's gonna fuck you right up. Here we go. Jordan Love, Musgrave. I heard this shit's fucking absolutely rocking. Here we go. Jordan Love, kind of a pussy. Here we go. Tossed to Musgrave, nothing too bad. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, Jackson, murderer. Send him to jail. God damn it. Musgrave does not know what the fuck is going on right now. I can guarantee you that. Jesus. Yo, yeah, is that guy fucking dead? I think I saw his eyes roll in the back of his head. Holy fuck. Oh my god. That guy thinks he's 12 years old. He thinks he's on the flag football team right now. Oh, dude. Yeah, that is absolutely fucked. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's not good. My neck would have been in the 4th row, and he's walking around. That guy could slam me any day of the week.